Hey gang, so today's topic is how much time does it take to be a coach? Time is obviously a high commodity item for all of us. And one reason why I think a lot of you are probably looking at coaching as the benefits to it and being able to build an income that allow you to perhaps go to a part-time corporate type career or just work from home as a coach full-time at some point as well, and the freedoms that that will give you as a parent, as an individual, and what you want to do with your time otherwise, besides sit behind a desk and work on somebody else's dreams. Building your own is a tremendous and empowering thing without a doubt. So let's talk about time. This is going to really depend on the type of business that you want to build. If you're just looking to earn a couple hundred extra bucks a week, want to pay some bills, want to make your car payment every month, maybe start paying off some debt every month, then the amount of time that you need to put into this business is very different than if you are ready to start working towards building full-time income. And I'm talking income of six-figure type income. It's totally doable. And if you've got the dedication and the focus, you can absolutely start working towards earning that type of income. So, if you're, especially when you're just kind of getting started, you're going to put a lot of time into this business. There's a lot of things to learn. There's a lot of things to get up and running, like your fitness Facebook page, establishing a really strong Instagram focus, whatever social media platform you want to focus in, you need to become, an expert in that field, because it's really critical that you know how to communicate with your audience and not spread yourself too thin. I am a big believer in the power of efficiency, so I'm never going to encourage you to take on more than you feel like you can truly master taking on. And that will change as your business changes and as your proficiency changes within the different social media realms that we're going to be utilizing to build your business. So in the beginning, you might feel like, oh my gosh, like I am working an awful lot and I'm not earning a lot of income. Yeah, that's probably going to be the case, because there is so much upfront work that you need to do. There is a lot of time that you're going to be spending building relationships with people on social media, and it's important that you do that, because we're not out to just turn and burn and do sales. So we're in it to learn about the people that we want to, that want to work with us, that we want to work with. We want to build those relationships and really help ensure that we're putting them into the right workouts, the right nutrition plan, because their success becomes your success. And those are friends, family members, people that you're going to meet along your journey who will eventually join you as coaches themselves and help you build your business. So take that time and know that, you're going to put a little bit more work into it now and not see quite as much income, but as your clientele base grows, as your team grows, your passive income also begins to grow. And that is the beautiful thing, to where a few years down the line, if you're really consistent and put that work in now, you're going to be working towards a six-figure income, and being able to do that by putting a lot less time in, because you've worked so hard up front establishing a great team. And it doesn't mean that you'll put less time in overall. It's just that you're going to get to focus your efforts in a different way, probably doing more coach trainings, really getting your team to start building a successful business like what you're going to be building. So think about that. I really think that if you can dedicate a minimum of 1 hour a day to this business, and I mean that as truly focused time spent on business building activities, which you will learn in my coach mentorship group, that you can start to establish and build a pretty good business. Now, as your team grows, it's going to require more of your time to be able to do a training or co-coach a training with me and teach the skills that you're learning onto your team. You're going to want to host team calls every week, every couple of weeks. There are going to be different things that you're going to be so excited about doing. You're not even going to realize probably how much time you're putting into your business. But if you really want this business to grow and you want to replace your current full-time income, you're going to have to get to where you dedicate a minimum of probably 5 hours a week to this business. And if you want to grow it faster, you dedicate more time. And we'll talk about what that focus time really entails, what we consider the vital behaviors are to help you grow your business. And from there, I would say, plan to then start spending, 10, 15 hours a week to be developing graphics, to develop training materials, to host calls, co-coach groups with your coaches. It all takes time and it adds up a little bit, but that's also the beauty of social media, being able to work from your home or your computer. It's easy to check in. It's easy to establish quick conversations with people without having to, set aside big chunks of time. You can do it, in little nuggets over the course of the day, which is awesome as well. So I will be, honest with you. From my perspective, I spend at least, I would say, 10 hours a week working on my business. And that's start to finish, from, inviting people to my challenge groups, to thinking about and developing content for my social media platforms, to hosting the trainings, to making videos like, this for different groups that I'm doing. That it all takes time. And I would say on the average, I'm at least 10 hours, if not a little bit more, on a weekly basis. So I hope that helps you think about the kind of time that you have and the type of business that you want to build. And we can chat more about it. Comment below and let me know your thoughts and other questions.